Father Bassanese, thank you very much for joining us. It's a privilege to talk to you. So now we are at the 8th Congress of the Leaders of the World in Traditional Religions, and Vatican is a constant participant of this event. So how is Vatican represented this year around, and what's the message you are bringing here?
Actually, as you said, the Vatican, or the Holy See, as we also say, we collaborate with the Congress since the beginning, since 2003.
Right.
And we try every time, every period of Congress, because the Congress is almost every 3 years, but we meet also every year with the Vatican and Kazakhstan.
As well.
The Secretariat, yes, and the working groups, etc. And we always try to bring a message of respect, of esteem between all of us. And we usually come from so many different cultures and religions. For example, the other day I was in a round table for the working group, and I was the only Catholic for 15 persons, more or less. Buddhist, and Hindu, Sunni, etc. So we try to bring our little contribution to improve this dialogue that we speak so much. What is dialogue? I mean, to understand one another, because we come from so many different horizons.
Yeah, different values and approaches, right? The Pope Francis has actually opened a new direction and dimension in the interfaith dialogue. How the spiritual diplomacy has evolved with the Pope Leo now, do you think?
Yes, so with Pope Francis, so dialogue exists between us, the Catholic Church, and others since many years, since the 60s, more or less. So more than 50, 60 years ago now. But every Pope, every Holy Father has brought a different touch, his own specificity. So Pope Francis was very simple.
Also among the religions, not only inside of the Vatican only.
Yes, yes, of course. But I mean, with his relation with others.
Yeah.
He was very simple with everybody, and in a particular way with the other religions and with the other cultures. He was like with us, like with the Christians, like with the Catholics. He was in the same way behaving with Muslims, Hindu, Buddhists, no believers, etc. And now Pope Leo, so he's new, only 5-6 months. So he's a bit learning how to, because we have not seen him a lot, except the day after his election, the week after his election. It was a very great sign, because he gathered all the different leaders of religions. We were more or less 200 people. They were more or less 200. I was between them. And so Buddhist, Muslim, like as usual. And he addressed them a message of encouragement, a message of respect, of peace. And there is a continuity with Pope Francis and with his own style. So let's see. The future is open.
So yes, Pope Francis was also known for constant and daily calls to Gaza. And what is position right now in terms of crisis in Gaza in Vatican?
Yes.
With new
so actually, it's Pope Francis, but also the Holy See, the whole Vatican, the people who helps him, who help the Pope to think about those such difficult matters. We have a continuity usually. I mean, a Holy Father, when he changes, it's very difficult to change for him one day and the other day after, because we cannot say last year we support Gaza, Ukraine, Sudan, because
so
there are so many
constant.
Yeah. Yes, there is a continuity in this spiritual diplomacy. So Pope Leo, again the other day, repeated that we have to find a solution. The political leaders, they have to sit together and they have to talk to understand. It's so difficult. We understand that it's so difficult. And since the beginning, maybe the first day of his election, he said no to war, yes to dialogue and peace. So the beginning. His motto, his main, what guides him, is peace. So he desires to be the Pope of peace, and not only the Pope, but a leader of peace. Yes, I think it is this direction. We will see in the months to come.
So when it comes to crisis like this, what do you think the role of Congress, as we are now taking place in Astana, and of leaders of religious organizations as well?
You know, it's a very important role, because if those tables, those places doesn't exist, the world will lack something. I mean, there will be no platform where everybody from so different countries and cultures gather. Well, there will remain the ONU, United Nations, okay, in New York, but for the political point of view.
Yeah.
Otherwise, but it's very important to have not only the politicians, because the world is not walking alone through or thanks to the politicians. We have also all the guides, let's say, yes, in the world and inside our heart. And I mean, we are not only material persons, because the politicians, they deal with the concrete things, with the water, with the borders, with the work issues, etc. As for us, is the meaning of life, is what is the purpose of life, what is the most important thing for you to accomplish, is there life after death, what is this world? I mean,
so yeah, coming to this point, what do you think? What solutions, what issues can religion solve? What politics, for example, cannot solve? Do you think?
Yes. Yes. So the world is one, is unique. Okay.
So you said that, yeah, politically we cannot solve everything, right? So what?
The world is one, but there are different approaches to this world. We can approach the world through economical, social perspectives, issues, okay, problematic, mathematics, sciences, etc. And we can approach the world through philosophy, theology, spirituality, and so many things. But it's one. The world is one. So we have to collaborate with them, with the politician, and everybody actually, to tell all these people that there are some values very important for everybody, that are common to everybody. The respect for life, the respect for creation, to think with your mind, with your intellect, because all men and women, we have the reason to criticize, to say no to what is incorrect or unjust, to protest also. The politicians can say this, but also the religious leaders. We can act as prophetic people. And actually, usually the religions are for this, to be prophetic to the world, to say a word, to say things that sometimes disturb. To say, wake up, to say to people or to the politician, there are things not correct now. You have to stop the armaments, for example, etc.
Let's take a moment for Kazakhstan right now. You have mentioned that Kazakhstan has been hosting this Congress since 2003. What the biggest issues or problems our country has solved so far through this event? from your
So,
perspective?
Are solved, you have said, huh? So the issue that
Has solved,
that
yeah.
we have solved. I don't know if we have solved many issues, to be true. Because the crises, the wars have existed, exist, and will exist.
Right.
So but it's necessary. I mean, to gather together and to repeat again what is the direction for life, for our world, to live together. It is necessary to repeat because we have the tendency, us human beings, to forget, and also to think always to our own tribe, to our own community, not to think about the others who are living very close to us. There is a tendency in the religions, in the cultures, and in the countries, in the societies, to close inside themselves, not to have a behavior, a curious behavior, and to see good things in the others. So we are here. Maybe it's a positive point, and to break the prejudices, to break the false ideas that we may have towards the others. So this is good. Yes.
Thank you very
Certainly.
much, Father Musaneza, for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you. You too.